his timeless hits lies a story rarely told. Once a trailblazer who brought Jamaican music to the world stage, his final years paint a far different picture. An abandoned house, a quietly tragic death, and a legacy shadowed by unanswered questions. What happened to the man behind the music? What did Desmond Dekker truly leave behind in terms of fortune and family? Join us as we uncover the untold story of this legendary artist, revealing the life, struggles, and everything left behind by Desmond Dekker. Desmond Dekker, the influential reggae singer-songwriter best known for his international hit, Israelites, passed away in 2006 with an estimated net worth of around $1 million. Throughout his career, music was his primary source of income, with record sales and songwriting royalties making up the bulk of his earnings. Dekker first rose to global fame in 1968 when Israelites topped the charts in the UK and broke into the top 10 in the United States, marking one of the first reggae songs to achieve such widespread international success. Prior to that, he had already made waves with tracks like Ordo 7, Shantytown, in 1967, and he followed up with more hits such as It Mek, 1969, and You Can Get It If You Really Want, 1970. These songs, largely released through Trojan Records, were instrumental in shaping the early reggae scene and brought in substantial royalties during his peak years in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Albums like This Is Desmond Dekker and Double Dekker also charted well and added to his revenue. Dekker moved to the United Kingdom in 1969, where he became a prominent live performer. He continued to tour extensively, and his appearances, such as headlining Jools Holland's annual Hootenanny in 2003 and planning to perform at the 2006 Prague World Music Festival before his death, remained lucrative well into his later years. As a prolific songwriter, Dekker wrote many of his own hits, including Honor Your Mother and Father and King of Ska, earning him regular publishing royalties, especially as tracks like Israelites remained popular on radio and were frequently covered by other artists. His music also gained new life when some of his hits were included in the 2003 reissue of the Harder They Come soundtrack, boosting his royalty income further. Despite his achievements, Dekker encountered serious financial troubles. In 1984, he was declared bankrupt, reportedly due to mismanagement and unpaid royalties. Still, he never stopped performing, relying on his live shows and reissues to stabilize his finances. Desmond Dekker, born Desmond Adolphus Dekkers on July 16, 1941, in Kingston, Jamaica, rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most influential pioneers of ska and reggae music. Growing up in a working-class family, Dekker was deeply influenced by his early exposure to church life. Raised primarily by his grandmother and aunt after the loss of his mother, he developed a strong religious foundation that stayed with him throughout his life. Before fame, Dekker lived the life of an ordinary Jamaican youth. He moved between parishes, first to St. Mary's and later to St. Thomas, where he began training as a tailor. Eventually, he returned to Kingston and worked as a welder. It was there, on the job, that his co-workers took notice of his soulful singing and encouraged him to try his luck in the music business. Though his early auditions with well-known producers Coxsone Dodd and Duke Reid were unsuccessful, persistence paid off when he impressed Leslie Kong of Beverly Records. This led to his first recording contract and the release of Honor Your Mother and Father in 1963, a modest hit that mixed ska rhythms with positive moral themes. Dekker's rise continued as he formed a vocal group, the Aces, and released Get Up Edina in 1965, gaining attention in Jamaica. His breakout moment came soon after with the hit King of Ska, which helped establish him as a leading figure in the burgeoning ska movement. But it was the release of Israelites in 1968 that made history. A sharp, soulful track reflecting the struggles of working-class life in Jamaica, Israelites reached #1 on the UK singles chart in 1969 and cracked the top 10 in the United States, making Dekker the first Jamaican artist to score a major hit in the US with authentic Jamaican music. Following Israelites, Dekker continued to deliver popular tracks like Itmek, Pickney Gal, and Problems. By 1970, he teamed up with fellow Jamaican star Jimmy Cliff to release You Can Get It If You Really Want, a UK chart success that cemented his international appeal. His earlier song, 007, Shantytown, was also featured on the groundbreaking soundtrack of The Harder They Come, 1972, a cult film that helped bring reggae to global audiences and paved the way for artists like Bob Marley. Despite his early success, Dekker's career faced challenges. In the 1980s, he signed with Stiff Records, an independent British label associated with punk and ska revival movements. He re-recorded his classic hits with bands like The Rumour on the album Black & Decker, and later released Compass Point, 1981, produced by singer Robert Palmer. While his album sales began to decline, his status as a live performer remained strong, especially in the UK, where he had built a loyal fan base. Dekker's legacy received renewed attention in 1990, when Israelites was featured in a widely seen Maxell cassette tape commercial. This brought a new wave of appreciation for his work, leading to fresh collaborations, including a remix with Apache Indian and a full album with The Specials titled King of Kings in 1993. In 2003, Dekker's timeless hits were once again spotlighted when Israelites and 07, Shantytown, were included in the reissue of The Harder They Come soundtrack. That same year, he headlined Jools Holland's prestigious annual Hootenanny show in the UK, proving that his music remained vibrant decades after its release. Next, let's explore his house now. House in Croydon, London. Nestled in the vibrant community of Thornton Heath, within the London borough of Croydon, a stunning four-bedroom house once home to reggae legend Desmond Dekker is capturing attention. The Jamaican music icon, celebrated for his groundbreaking hit Israelites, lived his final years in this charming residence until his passing in 2006. Sometime later, the property has changed hands and undergone a meticulous refurbishment, transforming it into a modern family home that seamlessly blends contemporary comforts with the elegance of its original period features. Situated on a sought-after street, the house exudes curb appeal with its classic facade, hinting at the treasures within. Spanning multiple levels, the property has been thoughtfully designed to maximize space and versatility. One of its standout features is a cleverly converted loft, which serves as a multifunctional space. This loft includes a generous bedroom, a dedicated study area perfect for remote work or quiet reflection, and a private bathroom, making it an ideal retreat for guests, teenagers, or professionals. The interior throughout is tastefully decorated with a harmonious blend of modern aesthetics and preserved period details. The heart of the house is its expansive kitchen and dining area, a space designed for both everyday living and entertaining. Flowing seamlessly into the dining space, this open-plan area is perfect for hosting family gatherings or dinner parties. Adjacent to the kitchen is a practical utility room, providing additional storage and laundry facilities to keep the home organized and clutter-free. On the first floor, a beautifully appointed bathroom features a freestanding roll-top bath, perfect for unwinding after a long day. The second floor houses a spacious shower room, complete with modern fixtures. Both bathrooms are enhanced with underfloor heating, offering a touch of luxury during London's cooler months. The charm continues outdoors. The rear garden has been thoughtfully landscaped, featuring a vibrant mix of shrubs, flowers, and mature trees. There's even a built-in pizza oven, a delightful addition for hosting summer gatherings, and a well-constructed storage shed. A covered walkway with side access provides even more convenience, ensuring that storage and accessibility are never an issue. Though the walls of this home once echoed with the voice of a reggae great, they now offer peace, comfort, and style for a new generation. Located close to local amenities, schools, and transport links, the house combines historical significance with everyday practicality. Abandoned house in southeast London. Before settling in Thornton Heath, Desmond Dekker was also known to have owned a property somewhere in southeast London, although the exact dates of his ownership remain unclear to the public. Unlike his later, well-maintained home, this earlier house unfortunately fell into a state of neglect after being left abandoned for many years. Reports and visual evidence revealed severe decay throughout the property, with floors crumbling, ceilings damaged, and even the doors and stairs showing signs of serious wear and disrepair. This long period of abandonment gave the house a haunting and mysterious atmosphere, contrasting sharply with the vibrant life once associated with the reggae legend. The neglected condition of this southeast London home serves as a stark reminder of how time and neglect can transform even places once owned by famous figures into shadowy, forgotten spaces. Personal life and death. Was known not only for his groundbreaking music, but also for his quiet, family-focused personal life. During his time living in England, Dekker was married and had 2 children, a son named Desmond Dekker Jr. and a daughter named Desreen Dekker. Although the couple later divorced, very little is publicly known about his ex-wife or the private lives of his children. Despite his worldwide fame, Dekker chose to keep his family life out of the spotlight. His longtime manager and close friend, Delroy Williams, described him as a man who lived simply and with purpose. He didn't party all the time like other stars, he just did his job. He lived for his music and his children. Dekker often returned to Jamaica not to perform, but to visit family, showing that his roots and loved ones remained central to his life. Dekker's death in 2006 came as a shock to fans and friends alike. On May 25th of that year, he died peacefully at his home in Thornton Heath, London, at the age of 64, following a heart attack. Just a day before, he had collapsed while preparing for a performance at the World Music Festival in Prague, and was looking forward to a busy European tour that summer. His manager Delroy Williams recalled how Dekker was in excellent health and high spirits, making his sudden passing all the more tragic. Desmond was the first legend, Williams said. When he released Israelites, no one had heard of Bob Marley. He paved the way for everyone. Dekker's burial took place at Streatham Park Cemetery, marking the end of a remarkable chapter in reggae history. Though Dekker is no longer with us, his music and influence continue to resonate strongly. His backing band, the Aces, including Delroy Williams, has carried on performing tribute concerts to honor his memory. Songs like Israelites and 007, Shantytown, remain iconic anthems in reggae and ska music, featured in the celebrated 2003 reissue of the soundtrack for the film The Harder They Come. Today, fans across social media platforms, such as X, continue to celebrate Desmond Dekker's talent, charisma, and pioneering role in Jamaican music. His contributions have cemented his status as a foundational figure who opened the door for future generations of reggae artists worldwide. If you found this story moving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the lives of legendary artists. We want to hear from you. What aspect of Desmond's legacy touched you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.